So, very good morning to everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here today. I really appreciate you taking out time on a Friday morning. And it's a very auspicious occasion today, as we all are aware. Wishing everyone a very happy Mahashivratri, firstly. And the second most important thing, which is very close to all of us hearts, which is a very happy International Women's Day, especially to all the women joining here with us, all the promptians, all the women who are there with us today. So, very happy Women's Day to you all. As you all are aware, we are here for the grand launch of our Posh certificate training program by Prompt Personnel. Posh is has become such an important thing for us today. In today's world where gender equality and workplace safety have become top concerns, right? Importance of Posh Act cannot be overstated more. It serves as a guiding light, providing a legal framework to address and prevent sexual harassment at the workplace. Yet we are aware that laws are not sufficient just by themselves. Their implementation and awareness are very crucial, which is why initiatives like these, like this certificate course that we are launching today, is so vital. This course aims at empowering both individuals and organizations to prevent, to identify, and address POSH effectively. Who are we? We are prompt personnel. We have been in the business for about 25 years. We have been serving clients and being a trusted labor law advisor and partner for over 25 years, helping organizations mitigate compliance risks. All right. And also partnering with a lot of organizations to generate awareness of POSH and helping them mitigate those risks and creating safe and respectable workplaces. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce our guest of honor, our chief guest, Mrs. Shirin Lokhande, ma'am, who is the Additional Labor Commissioner of Konkan Division, Joint Labor Commissioner of Maharashtra, Mathadi. A very quick bio about our chief guest. Mrs. Lokhande has been working in the Labor Department for about 31 years. Prior to this, during her college days, she worked as a social worker with the NGO Sri Mukti Sangathan, renowned for its significant work in empowering women. In her role within the department, she adopts a holistic approach to assist both workers and industry personnel. She has rescued hundreds of child laborers and has trained over 500 paralegal volunteers on labor laws in collaboration with the District Legal Aid Society. Mrs. Lokhande has also conducted workshops with trade unions and employers associations on labor laws. Additionally, she has played a pivotal role as a part of a project for mill workers housing as an OSC member with MADA, delivering over 15,000 houses to mill workers. That is a fantastic feat. Definitely. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us here today. And it is and gracing us with your presence. It's definitely an honor to have you here today with us. I will be very quickly just introducing the rest of our panel as well, ma'am, before we come to you. Next, I would like to introduce to all of you all the brainchild behind this Posh program, Mrs. Monisha Basakhetre, who is our Executive Director at Prompt Personnel. She's a seasoned HR professional with over 17 years of experience. She leads permanent staffing, HR at Prompt Personnel. She has a proven track record in talent acquisition, client relationship building, and industry expertise. Welcome, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Next, we have the one and only our founder and managing director, Mr. Suhas Basakhetre, who's also graced us with his presence. With an outstanding 25 plus years career in HR and labor law, he is a trusted advisor for leading companies in India today, and he guides a lot of organizations through HR, labor law, and industrial relations complexities. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Moving on, this course would have been incomplete with our esteemed faculty, who's also here with us in a hybrid mode. We have Mr. Paresh sir here with us and two of our faculty joining us here today. So starting off with, I'd like to introduce Ms. Divija Dave, ma'am, who's joining us online. She's currently serving as the state president for the Anti-Sexual Harassment Council in Madhya Pradesh. As a dedicated member of the Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry and a contributor to the ICSI Indian Task Force on Posh, Ms. Dave brings a wealth of practical insights and expertise to our course. Thank you, ma'am, for being with us here today, and we look forward to your contribution to this course. Next, we have with us present here at our office today, Mr. Paresh Sir. He's our course director, guys, and Indian labor laws expert. With his extensive experience in navigating the complexities of Indian labor laws, Mr. Paresh is a seasoned professional who will guide us through the intricacies of the POSH Act and its implementation. Thank you, sir, for your presence here today. Lastly, we also have with us joining us online Mr. Anand Digaskar, who is again a seasoned professional with a comprehensive background spanning 40 years in human resources, industrial relations, and employee relations. His expertise in these fields, coupled with his commitment to workplace safety, makes him an invaluable asset to this faculty. Let's give a round of applause to our esteemed faculty. Without them, this course will not be complete. Thank you so much, all of you all. And moving on now, I would like to invite Monisha ma'am onto the stage, who is the brainchild and who is basically behind launching this entire program. Ma'am, could you please share a few words with everyone?
Yes. Thank you so much, Shanmita. Good morning, everyone, and happy International Women's Day. This is our 49th International Women's Day, and so precisely the United Nations has given the theme for this International Women's Day as inclusion, as well as, having acceleration in growth. Growth happens only with including the diversity into the system. And who else better than our esteemed guest today of honor, Madam Shirin Lokhande. Welcome today to our this launch of our certificate course. I welcome you wholeheartedly, and you are another, idol for all of us today when we are talking about women power. One thing which I wanted to actually share here on this platform today is I've been hearing this brainchild of Monisha ma'am. It's not any brainchild. It is leaders who have actually progressed and shown us the way today to actually make some kind of progress for our sisters who are today working in various departments, in various organizations. We, as an HR company, has always helped in setting up these ICC committees, in helping advisory, getting people aware about various regulations and statutes. But now I think awareness is not enough. Upskilling is also the name of the game. We have to make people aware, upskill, and also tell them that there is this POSH Act wherein you can get certified, you can upskill yourself, you can know the law for yourself, so that today all women are safe at their workplaces. Women have faced multifarious tasks, they are multifaceted personalities, but they are also ready to take on the world in a very empowered and powerful way. Today, I wish all the women great success on this beautiful day of Mahashivratri, where we have the Shiva and the Shakti culmination. All the best to all the women who are hearing us today and for the launch of this beautiful certificate course. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Monisha ma'am. And before we move to our guest of honor, I want all our esteemed faculty also to share a few words. I think we'll start off with Ms. Davija ma'am. Could you please share a few words with us on why do you think this course is essential for HR professionals today, and share a few insights in general with everyone here?
Thank you, Shanmita. I would first of all like to thank Monica Madam, Suhas Sir, Paresh Sir, especially for giving me this opportunity to be a part of this program. Uh, Namaste, Shirin Ma'am, Anand Sir, and everybody who is present here today. Wish you all a very happy Mahashivratri and a very happy International Women's Day, not only to women but also to the men who have empowered us and given us the platform to rise high. Uh, thank you so much. पॉश से बात करती हूँ तो ये सब्जेक्ट मेरे दिल के बहुत करीब है क्योंकि मैं बहुत समय से इस चीज में काम कर रही हूँ. आई एम रनिंग माई ओन कंपनी पॉशशाला, सो दैट इज वर्किंग टुवर्ड्स द प्रिवेंशन ऑफ सेक्सुअल हरासमेंट एंड चाइल्ड सेक्सुअल अब्यूज. So this is a topic which is very, very close to my heart. And when I was invited as a faculty for the course, I immediately said yes, because मुझे लगता है कि today this is the need of the hour. And everybody who is either coming from the HR background, and I'm personally a company secretary by profession. So I believe that we, company secretaries and HR leaders, can be the torch bearers of this particular things in the organizations, in the society. And pertaining to this course, if we just have a basic awareness about things, if we get right approach, right panel to whom we can approach to with reference to our problems, our concerns, हम लोग एक सही जगह पर सही चीज कंप्लेन डिटेल्स फाइल कर सकते हैं. लैक ऑफ अवेयरनेस की वजह से ये होता है कि बहुत सारे लोगों को ये भी नहीं मालूम होता कि हमें जाना कहाँ है. What is the right recourse that is available to us? So probably this course is going to give us the insight that where you can go, how you can go, why Posh is needed, Posh किसके ऊपर एप्लीकेबल है, क्यों एप्लीकेबल है, इंटरनल कमिटीज क्यों बनाई गई है, इतने सारे जो केसेस हो रहे हैं उसमें नॉन रिपोर्टिंग ज्यादा क्यों है, रिपोर्टिंग कम क्यों है, व्हाई वी आर नॉट वॉइसिंग आउट अवर कंसर्न्स. काफी सारी ऐसी चीजें हैं. प्लस इसके साथ एक दूसरा साइड जो मुझे नजर आता है, विच इज द साइकोलॉजिकल इम्पैक्ट दैट प्लेज अ ह्यूज रोल वेन एवर अ प्रॉब्लम ऑफ सेक्सुअल हैरेसमेंट अकर्स. सो मेंटल हेल्थ आपकी कितनी फिट होनी चाहिए, आप साइकोलॉजिकली किसी को कैसे सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं, अपने आप को डिफेंड करने के लिए अपने प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड का इस्तेमाल कैसे कर सकते हैं, ये सारी चीजें शायद इस कोर्स में हम लोग ब्लेंड करके जब बताएंगे तो लोगों को हम डेफिनेटली एम्पावर कर पाएंगे. एंड वी वुड रादर make the torch bearers for our society to take this word ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing these insights. And we would all like to hear from Mr. Paresh now next as to, a little bit more about this.
Good morning. Namaste. Thank you one and all for being here today in spite of Friday morning, weekend, first thing in the morning, but that shows your commitment to this important topic, which is close to my heart. And basically, when I had started doing research and started practicing as a member of ICC about 10 years back, I realized that this act came to India in 2013. It is more than 11 years, but the basic sensitivity to men, because when I talk about it from men's perspective. In my personal opinion, sorry to use this word, my apologies, being very harsh to men, but we need stringent measures to behave ourselves in corporate, because we need to train men more than training women, because this menace happens only because the men are not behaving properly. So they should be made aware of the penal provisions under the act. I must congratulate the state government and the central government for introducing some more amendments in this act about a month and a half back. So we all will cover all of that, plus the latest case laws which had come over the years. Because when this happens at a senior level, it becomes a challenge for the organization to deal with it. So for the ICC committee members, it is very essential that they understand how and when and where these complaints need to be taken up, how they will deal with it, because the sensitivity becomes very high when it is some member of a C-suite or a leadership team who's involved in it, or even there are challenges phases when the union steps into these kind of complaints. So during these 10 sessions, apart from the theoretical knowledge, we will get into more practicalities of it and the latest case studies of the last couple of months which had come in, as well as the very important. I thank all and request all of you to join this course, which will start about those details. Sharmishta will enlighten you more. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your words and insights. I'd like to invite Mr. Anand, sir, also to share a few words before we move on.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, everybody. As Paresh sir has rightly said, it's a Hurricane task. India being a populous country, we are about 150 crore population, and what we are doing is a squirrel contribution, what a squirrel share, and it is really our duty. As you rightly said, it is necessary to train men than women, and even Article 14, 15, and 21 of the Constitution lays down the criteria of maintaining or safeguarding women's dignity. You know, so I'm confident this course will give insight to the issue, because the word sexual harassment is a relative term, and it's a very difficult, and it's not so easy to define, to make aware the participants or the stakeholders of this organization. So it is a onus is on everybody. So, and fortunately, we are from industry, and I'm confident that we will definitely contribute towards this very important subject. No, and once again, thank you very much from personnel also, and Shirin madam to be with us, which is really a guiding factor for us. Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Suhas, sir, would you also like to join us?
Sure. Thank you, Sharmita. Respected Shirin Madam, our correct sir, the course director, Divija Dave, Anand Digaskar, my colleagues, and all the participants. Very good morning to all of you, and welcome to this, and all the participants, welcome to this launch. I also would like to wish all enterprising ladies who are attending this event and my colleagues happy International Women's Day. Love, care, and compassion, empathy, all that we have, derived and learned from all these beautiful women of our lives who have come and contributed to our personal development and the growth. May it be mother, sister, daughter, your colleague, or anybody. I think it's going on, and I think we must give them due respect, and we must have this feeling with us forever. That okay, because of all their this kind of contributions and love and compassion, the life and the world is so beautiful. I want to compliment Monisha and Paresh sir for conceptualize this particular course, and now making it now a reality very soon. I must thank Paresh sir for being there for all this while when we were having discussions on this particular topic. Prompt being a consultant to many organizations, SMEs or mid and large size organizations, we have given, we have framed policies, we have helped them forming ICC, we have helped them addressing issues and various complex matters. So we thought that we must move little beyond and create the awareness, not only awareness, but prepare people to deal with the situation a little differently, and more workforce or professionals to implement this Posh Act very effectively in organizations, so that we help create all our stakeholders, organizations, a safe and better workplace. And that's the motto. Maybe we could set a vision that Prom would, train 1 lakh professionals by 2030, who will implement this act very effectively. I'm very thankful to Shirin Madam for having agreed to my personal request on such a short notice. She has a very hectic schedule today, but she has agreed to be here present here and launch this program. Thank you, Madam, for being here with us and faculty. Without taking much time, I would like to take this proceedings further. Sharmita,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. On that note, I would like to invite Shireen Madam. Please do share a few words from your end as well. Few words of wisdom. We'd all love to hear.
First of all, thank you so much. And it has been great to see you people. Basakhetre family is very near and dear to me, though we have not meeting last so many years. But Mr. Ram Basakhetre was our Commissioner of Labor. I was not that time in the department, and my father was work with him. And I got a chance, and he has been instrumental actually for me to join this department. He took my interview in MPSC, and then he thought that let this girl come to this department. So I am very much thankful for that, and I really love my labor department. I think I am a paid social worker. Okay, so as you rightly said, I began my career as a social worker, and the same thing I continued with the government. And I really thank everyone for giving me chance to have a communication with all of you over here. Today is the International Women's Day, and what a thought you people got. It's really great. Uh, you would like to know and surprise that this was one of the point which has been taken by Lara Zetkin in 1908 when this situation has happened, and they all were agitated over there for the basically only not only for minimum wages or working hours. One of their demand was the safe environment of work, and you have rightly launched the same thing today. It's my hearty congratulations to this team, and it is a very really needed gesture you have given. I have been in this field, and I have seen even before the era of this 2013, before the Posh had come. That time we were just having a guidelines of Babri Devi case, and we have to we know well known as the Vishakha judgment, if you people might be recollect, and those were just a guidelines. And being a labor officer that time, I was a inspector, and the cases were used to come to me, and I was not having any instrument in my hand by way which I can help those ladies. And unfortunately, I have to tell those girls to go to the police, and again the police will send them back to us that no, ये तो labor law का issue है, आप वहीं पे जाए. So nobody was knowing what to do, and my whole department was not also aware of anything about it. And then I took an initiative, and that time this Meenakshi Maheshwari and KPMG matter had come, and Bombay High Court has given a direction that Commissioner of Labor should be the nodal officer or the nodal person for implementing the Vishakha judgment until the act comes. So we were handling those issues, but we were trying to communicate to the industry कि भाई इस तरह से आपको redressal committees आपके बनाने हैं. That time it was called redressal committees, and we were writing them that you should have this redressal committee, and please have the meetings at least once in 3 months, and submit your reports to our office. But nobody bothered. That was a very unfortunate thing, and I have to write to the High Court that the industry is really not giving a good response. The same way, even the government offices and semi-government offices were in the purview of that Vishakha judgment and the High Court's directions. The government has done a great job. State government is having all over there their committees, Vishakha committees only they call it. So before coming the implementation of this Posh Act, Already the state government is having these committees all over our offices in all the departments. So this may be the first time what happened, that before coming any laws, the government had its own GR and we are implementing those GRs. So right now, even in my office, I have a committee and I'm the head of that, and we are conducting our regular meetings also. So I take a note that every time there must be a periodical meeting. Maybe we don't have any complaints or not, but at least we can publicize the whole matter, that these are the things, and the staff and the newly recruited people, they will also aware about this committee. So I take that precaution, that everybody at least who enters in my office, maybe the third party, they should know about this act and the provision. So these are the things which I really thankful for you people, because right now also, whenever I ask to any HR, maybe she is a lady, they are not aware of ICT. That is very unfortunate. And that is the other thing also with the government, because now the implementation of this has gone to the LCC. So those are the local committees. The local committees are under the DCM. So and deputy collector can depute anybody as a chairman or the head of that committee. But those committees are only on papers. So if something has to be got to be taken as an appeal, if ICC is filled their duties, and then that fellow have that person has to go to the LCC. So that time there is a lot of confusion. The collector just throw it back to our office. Then we have to tell them, oh no, this is not our thing. We just please go through the notifications which the government had, and what is the ICC, what is the LCC. Then I have to tell them, and somehow they tried that they will take the matter, but I didn't found any solutions until now. Not a single case I have seen in Maharashtra that has been handled by LCC, which is actually supervisory and regulating authority. So I would like to add you people also that aspect, and approach to the state government or the collectorate to sensitize their staff also. Okay? Because they are really not bother about this act at all. They don't have any knowledge of LCCs. What is ICC, what is LCC, that difference also they don't know. So I would like to suggest you people that you also go ahead a little bit and can approach to the government authorities. Mahila Bal Vikas Department, we can be the instrument to you to approach to all the people. If you to them and tell them that this is the thing, because implementation of this act at the level of industry is also very difficult thing. If you go to any big mall where you're supposed to have this committee, they don't have. Okay, it must be there. And since the third party is also involved, no, so they should have. So उनका कहना ये रहता है, we don't have more than 10 employees, your shop act doesn't applicable to us. So likewise they give so many for maternity benefit act, whatever reasons they give, the same reasons they give for implementation of this act. Okay, like maternity benefit के लिए भी छोटे छोटे shops बोलते हैं हम कहाँ से crush रखेंगे, हम कहाँ से ये करेंगे वो करेंगे. So everybody want a wife in their house, a lady in their house, but they don't want to protect when she go to the office. That is a very paradigm what I have found. Even for maternity act also, now what I have seen, that government has made so many amendments. They have increased the period of leave and all. Instead of benefiting it to the girls, it is adversely affecting them for losing their jobs. So sir has rightly said, the men has to change their approach first. Unless and until you change your approach, you cannot have a real terms of equality, what our constitution has given us, or what the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar was thinking, samanata, right? That samanata will not come unless and until even the other 50% of our half will understand their duty, that what is their duties also towards the implementation of this act. So this is just a little sharing what I have had wanted to learn with you. As you rightly said, today is the International Women's Day. I again congratulate to have such a nice initiative you have taken, and have all the best in this field. And whenever you need any help from my side, I'm always there. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing all of these insights. Sorry. And without much further ado, I would like to invite Monisha, ma'am. We would have loved to have you in person, but because of your hectic schedule, we couldn't have you here. But, ma'am, please, inviting you to formally launch the Posh course and unveil. Please. Fire service.
So this is being unveiled on behalf of you, madam.
Yes.
Assuming you are here with us.
Sure, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yes. To all of us who have joined here today, the registrations are now open, they're live. The link is being pasted on the chat box as we speak, and you all can register right away. Thank you so much. And yes, we formally launched the course now, and Paresh sir would like to share a few words on detailing about the course because all our participants would definitely love to learn more about the various sessions and everything. So, sir, over to you now.
Thank you. Primarily, this course, as I had mentioned, is aimed for practice professionals who are into various fields, not only in HR, but in leadership roles, compliance officers, company secretaries, one and everyone, right from ICC committee members to the lowest level of an employee. The session will be consisting of 2 hour sessions on every weekend. Either on Friday, on Saturday, we'll work out the modalities, end of the day, say between 5 to 7 on a hybrid mode. 2 sessions we will have in person also, and there will be access to all the participants to connect with the faculties for their day-to-day advisory services during the course of the program of 20 sessions. I'm sorry, 10 sessions. So totally it's about 20 hours together we will spend, and end of it, the exact evaluation method will happen by way of case studies, MCQs, and then the certificates will be distributed in person to members who are from Mumbai. Those who are outside, they can go to prompt offices and a small function will be held over there and the certificate distribution program will happen. Thank you very much. Any questions? They're most welcome.
Could you elaborate some of them?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So, just to elaborate a little bit more, everyone, the eligibility, like we've already mentioned, for working HR professionals, compliance professionals, corporate trainers, IC members, even students pursuing BA, LLB, LLM, as well as all those individuals who are interested to be aware about the Posh Act and sexual harassment and its prevention at workplace. As rightly mentioned, there is an assessment and a project report that will be required as a part of the entire module, and MCQ based test will also be done. An award certificate will be given by prompt personnel at the end of this entire course. And to highlight to all of you all on the course fees, the course fee per person is 10,000 rupees plus GST. But because it's an introductory launch offer, we are giving a 10% discount to all of our participants up to the 15th of March. And group discounts are available for 3 as well as for 5, and they are visible on your screen right now. So I would request all of the participants to please share your questions on the chat box, and we will try and address as many as we can. In the meanwhile, also do not forget the registration link that is pasted, and you can start registering for the course right away. Registrations are live. Can we have the questions, please?
You open the chat box, the 22 responses.
The 12.
Well. No question, not.
Okay, fine. So probably we addressed it well and covered
Yeah.
everything.
Yes.
So for any questions, any sort of queries that you will be having regarding the course, please email us on business@prompersonal.com, or the details are also mentioned in the chat box. You all can reach out to us, and don't forget to log on to the registration link where all the details are mentioned. So to sum up, in conclusion, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our honorable chief guest who joined us here today, a distinguished faculty, directors of prompt personnel, and all of our participants for their commitment to this important cause. Let us all work together to ensure that every individual, regardless of gender, feels safe and respected in their workplace. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us here today. Thank you.
Yes. Concluding the course, no, event.
Yes, we'll be concluding the event with it. Yeah. Thank you.